starting to see some nerves coming out from SAS. There's a lot of grenades coming out. But SAS is just keeping it clean with these confirms. Alright, enough of that. If you want to know the rest of this, like, I'll keep you updated on the result. I don't know what game it is over there, but SAS has taken a game. Alright, but now we have a winners finals of Ixis versus Aperture. And we are live on Town and City. Sonic Ditto. And Ixis coming up with a slight lead now. And neither of them using like player recognizable tags, but I'm fairly certain it's the right way around. And like, the thing about Sonic Dittos, like between these two, it'd be so interesting to like compare and contrast the way they play. But they just don't sound good. Like, I don't care about the slow gameplay, because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing about slow sets. You get to see so many more micro decisions in a slow set. Like, an explosive set, sure, there's maybe like 2 or 3 maybe neutral positions per stock. Say like, I don't know, Marth Bowser or something. But Sonic Ditto, there's so many micro decisions. And Ixis now just starting to get a large lead out here. After just getting the jabs off there. Another jab, just keeping Ixis trapped on ledge. And calling out that upper. Spin dash bear. And again, Aperture doing a good job of controlling that. Have I got it the wrong way around? I don't know what their tags are. Neither of them use recognizable tags. Alright, apparently I was commentating that completely the wrong way around. And Aperture is actually player 2. And Ixis is player 1. Who knew? I didn't. They're both Sonic. They both use random tags. Alright, so very even. Neither of them just wanting to approach, and that's just what Sonic Dittos are. It's like a game of I don't want to press buttons, you don't want to press buttons, but let's see who can press like the least buttons. And I'm just gonna say this right now, but SAS just beat Doom. Like, just outside of winners finals, SAS just beat Doom. And that was either 2-0 or 2-1, I'm not entirely sure. But that SAS just on a tear today. Man's beating Mitsu, man's beating GP, man's beating Doom. Let's see how he does on the main stream. Alright, back to winners finals. Still extremely even between the two of them. And Aperture getting a nice spring there. But just trading and losing all ledge control. And spin dash nair, killing off the top. And Ixis just catching the bad DI. And Ixis now, 19% extra credit. It's not much. But obviously any damage you get, especially when I stock up in Sonic Dittos, matters so much. And they're just like whizzing around the stage. Oh, missing the stage tech. And what was that? That was down air up in the sky. It's like the slow fall down air. And Ixis is like, yo, this, I'm just gonna sit on this platform. That down air was what was that? Doom now going home to play Persona. And is that... Oh! Untechable Nair! Ixis! Like... So getting the spring was one thing. Aperture missing the tech was like, fine, Sonic's recovery is stupid. But then it was like... You are just gonna go straight down into the blast zone. Going straight down there. And that was a fresh way of edgeguarding Sonic. And after going to Smashville now, just pure comfort pick on the stages. It's a ditto, like, you're not going to get any character stage advantage. And Ixis already just coming out with a strong advantage state. But Aperture, getting him on ledge, just riffing that grab though. Ixis, Aperture, sorry, looking maybe a little bit out of sorts. Like, who edgeguards Sonic like the end of that last game? Who does that? Up throw. And like, it's very hard to commentate the micro spacing that goes on in a Sonic Ditto, because they both have the same threat ranges. So like, when one just pivots back to claim space, it's like, why would you go back to claim space? But it's Sonic, like, he closes gaps so quickly. Any buttons and it's just in there. And Aperture getting a slight lead off, but extremely even. Only what, 12% in it? That's one hit. And both starting to near death percent. Jab, jab, jab. Aperture just trying to find a way down. Does it with a spin dash because, you know, it's Sonic. But doesn't get off stage, and that's the back air, and that's the first stock to Ixis. And Ixis now just going so much more aggressive than Aperture. And Aperture looking for that falling upper. Oh, and Ixis missing the auto cancel on the down air, and Aperture like, yeah, I'm just gonna swing with my fist here, like, you landed in a bad way, and now you're gonna die. And very little to choose between them. Like, the momentum might slightly be with Ixis, but very little in it. And Ixis is starting to pull out a slight percent lead. And oh, it always terrifies me when I see a Sonic just going down air off stage. Like, I know they can recover it, and I know it's not that hard because Sonic's down air is stupid and Sonic's up B is stupid. But it's still a terrifying thing, seeing a stop and drop off stage. And Ixis is dropping that edge guard. Avoids getting edge guarded by that spring though. Just trading spin dashes because, you know, Sonic Dittos. Synchronized dive bombs. And Aperture got to play very careful here. He's gonna have to re-grab. Oh, he beefies it and just avoids. Like, Ixis knew or thought there that it was gonna be like, oh, he's gone low. He's gonna have to re-grab ledge, and I can punish that re-grab as an easy punish. I've just been like, nah, I know what you're looking for. I'm just gonna go way past it. Oh. But like, Aperture here is incredibly far behind. But the back throw, setting up an edge guard. Why'd he do the get up attack? And back throw is probably going to take the game, and it is. That is game 2 to Ixis. And Aperture just confirming there that it is a best of 5. This is winners finals. Winners finals, best of 5. And Aperture just like, alright, Smashville didn't work. where might work. Like, I don't think Ixis or Aperture, either of them, will be changing characters, so... Right, hovering over Smashville. Luke just with a hand over his mouth thinking, looking to the sky like, right, Smashville didn't work, where can I go? Thinking... Aperture just looking a little bit broken, like, I'd say his mental game right now is not quite where it should be when you're facing a player the caliber of Ixis. Especially when you're both playing the same character. Like, there's no character jank that can go on in a Ditto. Like, you both know the jank, you both have access to the jank. And you can almost just see it in the faces as they're playing. Ixis is just a lot more relaxed in his play, whereas Aperture's just looking very stern. I thought we might have been seeing something huge there from Ixis. Back here. Aperture way off stage. Just magnet handsing to ledge, avoiding the spring. And the down air, why does that stand so high? Like, slightly higher, and that would have been stock. What is Sonic's down air, man? Ixis just searching, but Aperture was way gone by then. Forward throw, not quite taking it. Some good DI coming out there from Aperture. And again, avoiding the spring. Aperture knows that game. He's lived it himself for so long. Oh, but that very risky Nair on shield gets back thrown and he dies. Aperture now looking at his winner's bracket stock. Woo! Getting very fancy there, Aperture. Double up air. Bounced off the spring, double up air. What? Who even thinks of that? Right. And suddenly, Aperture's just really evened it up. And that's the sort of thing that can just swing the momentum. 'Cause it's like, that was incredibly stylish and most probably optimal. Like, it got the kill without him taking any damage. How can it not be optimal at that point? And suddenly, you see the sway in the momentum that that has. Ixis is taking just so much damage at this point. And Aperture's just starting to run away with this game. Ixis just searching, like... And Aperture's suddenly gone a lot more aggressive here. Like, getting all up in Ixis' face, like, yo, I'm feeling myself right now. I'm just gonna stand up in here and what you gonna do about this? But Aperture putting himself on ledge, very risky game against Ixis. Manages to get out of it. Up air. Oh. Aperture looking for an... Oh! Down throw gets the spring, sending the wrong way. Oh! And that is game 3 going to Aperture. And we are going to game 4. That double up air, spring bounce double up air, swinging that game so hard. Like, that was the game winning kill. Without question. Like, without that game, without that stock even, that would not have been Aperture's game. But suddenly, all the momentum going into game 4 is with Aperture. And Ixis counterpicking Town and City, which I've realized, like, this is Aperture, right? It's not uncommon to see Aperture just standing on that center platform of Town City. Just like, approach me, I'll grab you, I'll up throw you, and you'll die at about 90%-ish. Maybe slightly earlier. Like, I know Aperture does really like this stage. But apparently, Ixis even more comfortable on it. But again, very, very even. Ixis not being shaken by that last game at all. And still just maintaining his own game. It's always interesting, right, in Sonic Dittos, the distance that they stand away from each other. Like, where it is on stage is slightly irrelevant for a lot of the time, because Sonic's combos are so vertical. But like, it's usually like half a stage away until one of them sees an opening. But Ixis falling for that Hypno Smash. After looking for the 2-frame. Back throw to get him back into the edge guard situation. And Ixis just seeing the platform there. Being like, yeah, I'm just going to stay safe. Avoid the spring completely. Again, it's just that slightly less than half stage. What was that? That was just final hit of fair, and that almost took the stock. And Aperture just closing the gap, and that spin dash bear not quite taking it, not that far across stage. It's like we're starting to get to the sense where like the back throw at ledge might be killing Ixis. Potentially up throw off platform, or even up throw off the ground. Like, okay, up throw off the ground kills Ixis 145 with 114 rage. So, yeah, that's fair. And Aperture now just starting to put this damage on Ixis. Ixis getting out of that ledge, jabs and follows it up into a grab. Looking for the 2-frame F smash, but going a little too late on it. Just standing in shield on ledge. Just trading spin dash, because Sonic Dittos. Although, at this point, any trade Aperture takes is a good trade. Unless he dies. Because... Oh no! No! Aperture! What was that? The spin dash double up air to kill off the top at 60%! Right. Momentum, right? What is it? What is it? It's all with Aperture. And could we be seeing the reverse 3-0 from Aperture? Like, it's entirely possible. Like, it could... Like, I said after the last game, that double up air, spring double up air, could have been the game-winning stock. That could have been the set-winning stock if Aperture can just carry this momentum into this game 5. And now, like, the spaces, like, you can always see where Sonics are comfortable in the Ditto. It's, like, slightly less than half a stage away. You can see how, like, one runs forward, the other runs back. And they just sort of maintain this dance across the stage. Whoops. But then, like, eventually one of them ends up on ledge, because one of them's just done a good enough job of taking stage control. Right now it's Ixis just forcing Aperture into the corner. Of course, Sonic's corner pressure is insane without having to do any commitment. Because you know, if, like, any buttons you press can just result in, like, an unreactable spin dash coming at you. Aperture now just slowing down the pace. Like, saying like, I know you're an aggressive Sonic, Ixis. I'm just gonna play my game right now. But that spin dash bear, and Ixis just starting to, like, really starting to run away with this. And if that takes the stock, like, could be key. After staying alive though, 139%. But with this much rage, like, Spring Jank is not impossible with this much rage on Sonic. Forward air. I don't think Aperture has a jump at this point. Oh, he absolutely did. That was good resource management, but he doesn't. That could have ended badly. Ixis just not really taking too much advantage of Aperture after losing his jump. But Ixis just not letting Aperture get in at all. An up throw. Not taking the stock at 174%. Damn, that throw needs rage. Like, if Aperture had been doing better in this set, he would be dead right now. But it doesn't matter, because Spin Dash Net is going to kill at 191%. And Aperture is going to have to look, like, deep within himself right now to find some way of bringing this back. Because right now, Ix is just walking all over him. The shield pressure there from Aperture, but Ix is just having none of it. And again, Aperture's starting to look like he did in game 2, where he's just starting to get a little bit antsy, a little bit like over aggressive, and that's typically not his style of Sonic. Like there's sort of 3 top level Sonics in the UK of Ixis, Aperture, and Peligod. Peligod's well known as being the sort of the campy Sonic of the UK. And Ixis is the aggressive one. Now, Aperture sits probably slightly more on the campy side, but right now he is having to be so aggressive. But Ix is just having none of it, and it's just batting him away for it. And Aperture, very risky on that up B to get out of there. And you can just see, like, how scared Aperture is playing. Just in the number of springs coming out, it's like, it's not even, like, in disadvantage. It's just like, oh, I've not hit this spin dash. I'm going to spring that spin shot. Not killing, but that was some bad DI from Aperture. Is Aperture going to re-grab ledge? Oh, that was so sneaky. Like, he saw Ixis just charging that F smash, facing the other way, knowing from earlier in the set, when Aperture got trumped, that he just went onto stage. Knowing that, hey, he'd probably do it again. But there's that first hit up air. But that up air is going to take the game. Closing it out with a 2-stock. Just reversing all of that momentum that Aperture had. Like, Aperture running that super close. But ultimately, it's 3-2 to Ixis. Like, Ixis having the composure to be like, okay, those last 2 games, they don't matter.